Have you ever wondered how ordinary people sometimes justify actions they once believed were clearly wrong? How can someone hurt another person, ignore unfair behavior, or break their own values without feeling overwhelming guilt? The answer often lies in a psychological process called moral disengagement. Moral disengagement is the mental process that allows people to temporarily disconnect their actions from their personal moral standards. Instead of seeing harmful behavior as wrong, the mind creates excuses, shifts responsibility, minimizes consequences, or convinces itself that the behavior is somehow justified. This doesn't necessarily mean someone lacks morals. It means their thinking temporarily overrides them. Left unchecked, moral disengagement can damage relationships, workplaces, communities, and even personal integrity. The encouraging news is that recognizing these patterns helps people become more accountable, compassionate, and emotionally mature. In today's video, we'll explore 10 signs that explain what moral disengagement really is and how it quietly influences human behavior. Stay until the end, because the final sign reveals how personal accountability helps reconnect your actions with your values. Number 1. You justify harmful actions as necessary. Instead of asking whether something is right or wrong, you convince yourself that the outcome makes the behavior acceptable. The goal begins to feel more important than the way you achieve it. Number 2. You shift responsibility to other people. When something goes wrong, you quickly believe you are simply following instructions or reacting to someone else's behavior, making it easier to avoid personal accountability. Number 3. You minimize the consequences. Rather than acknowledging the impact of your actions, you tell yourself that nobody was truly hurt or that the situation wasn't serious enough to matter. Number 4. You compare yourself to worse behavior. Instead of evaluating your actions on their own, you focus on people who behave much worse, making your own choices seem harmless by comparison. Number 5. You stop seeing others as individuals. When people become labels, categories, or stereotypes instead of unique human beings, it becomes easier to ignore empathy and justify treating them unfairly. Number 6. You use language that softens harm. Replacing honest words with gentler language can make harmful behavior feel less serious. The way something is described begins changing how it is morally perceived. Number 7. You believe everyone else would do the same. You convince yourself that your behavior is normal because anyone in my situation would have done it, reducing the feeling of personal responsibility. Number 8. You ignore the emotional impact on others. Instead of considering how someone else feels, your attention remains focused on protecting your own comfort, reputation, or personal interests. Number 9. You silence feelings of guilt too quickly. Rather than reflecting on uncomfortable emotions, you immediately search for explanations that make your actions feel acceptable without honestly examining them. Number 10. Personal accountability restores moral awareness. The strongest protection against moral disengagement is the willingness to pause, accept responsibility, and honestly ask whether your actions reflect the values you truly want to live by. Integrity grows when your choices consistently match your principles. Moral disengagement isn't usually the result of one bad decision. It often develops through small justifications that slowly separate actions from personal values. The more honestly you examine your choices, the easier it becomes to recognize these patterns before they shape your character. True integrity isn't about never making mistakes. It's about having the courage to acknowledge them, learn from them, and choose differently moving forward. Which of these signs stood out to you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more psychology content that helps you understand human behavior, strengthen emotional intelligence, and build a life guided by honesty, empathy, and personal responsibility. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.